Hey everyone, this video is created with an assumption that you are a beginner, and I have divided this video into two sessions. The first part will be the understanding of the drawing given to you, and the second part of the video will be creating the 3D model from the drawing given. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the part we are gonna create, and the two views of this part is given. This is the top view and this is the side view. Now let's find out the dimensions. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the dimensions are all mentioned here, but the unit is not mentioned. So as it is not particularly mentioned about the unit, like it is not mentioned that the unit is in centimeter, nor it is mentioned that it is in inch, foot, nothing it is mentioned. So for default you can consider it to be in millimeters. Okay, so we now got the unit is in millimeters. Now to start we'll start with this base portion. Okay, so you can see that the length of this portion is given directly here as 140 and the width as 115 mm, and we have this corner, curved corners, and to design this portion we need to know the radius of this pot, and it is given here R20. R stands for radius, so we got the radius as 20 mm. Done. Okay, now the next thing is the slots. Okay, we have 4 slots, and now let's find out the dimensions for the slots. The slot is 52.5 mm distant from the center line. Okay, so this distance is 52.50, and the distance between 2 points of this slot is 7 mm, and we have the radius of this slot as 5.25. yeah, now we have to find out what is the distance between these two slots. Okay, this horizontal distance we have got. Now we have to find out the vertical distance, and that is given here. It is 74. So now we are done with the slots also, but we have no idea about the thickness. So the thickness is not mentioned in the top view because it is not visible. So thickness is visible in the side view, and it is mentioned here that the thickness of this part is 6 mm. Okay, now going to the circular portion. So first of all, let's find out the dia for the circular portion, and the dia is mentioned here, 97.50. and talking about the height, it's mentioned here. The height of this portion is to be 14 mm. Okay, now we have to find out the radius of this round portion. Okay, so the radius is mentioned here, R11. Okay, done. So that's it about the drawing. So hope you all understood the drawing. Now let's create this part design, 3D design from this 2D drawing. Okay, so to do part designing, let's open Solidworks. In File, click New, and we have 3 options like Part, Assembly, Drawing. So we are gonna do the part designing. So click on Part and then OK. You can set the unit here at the right bottom. Here it is given as CGS. Okay, click on that. You have an arrow there. Click on that. From there you can select the units. So it's given as centimeter as default, so you can click on millimeter. Okay, done with that. Now, as I've told before, we're gonna select the plane and click on this option, normal to. Okay. Now we have the plane ready, and we're gonna click sketch. Okay, so this is the center portion, which is called origin. Now to start with, we are going to create the base of the part first. So for that, click select rectangle. I am selecting center rectangle. So center rectangle, click here, click and drag, make it triangle. Okay, done. Now using smart dimension, give the dimension like the width is 115 mm. Click on that. Done. Now what about the length? It is 140. Give the dimension 140. Yeah, we are done. Okay, now if you observe, you can see that the drawings were in blue. Now it's converted to black. That means my drawing is completely defined. Okay, and as per the drawing, we have a fillet here and the corners are in curve. So for that you can click on fillet, and here you can give the entities to fillet. So I'm gonna select all these corners by clicking on these points, and you can give the radius here. I'm mentioning it to be like 20 mm. No. Okay, now we have the base portion ready. Now next thing we are gonna create are the 4 slots. So for this 4 slots, we have the slot option here just below the rectangle. So click on that, straight slot. Okay, click on the arrow, just select straight slot, and I'm gonna create a slot. Okay, now we have the slot here. So distance between these 2 points. So let's define the distance between these 2 points as 7 mm, which is mentioned in the drawing. Okay, the distance okay. Now using smart dimension, let's give the radius like 5.25. Okay, that part is done. Now what is left is to mention its distance from the center point. So for that I created a center line, and I'm using the smart dimension to give its dimensions from the center, and it is 52.50. Okay, done. Now what is left? Okay, we have 4 slots. So to create the slot on the next side, I'm using mirror option. So mirror entities, click on mirror entities, entities to mirror. So first we have the option like entities to mirror. So click on the slot. Okay, and mirror about, it is they are asking for the reference to mirror. So I'm giving reference, the center line is reference. Okay, so click on mirror about, and then alright, done. Okay, now we want 2 more here. For that again I'm gonna use mirror option. So for that you can create a center line here. Alright, and click on mirror entities, and the entity properties to mirror. For that you can select these two slots, slot 1, slot 2, and mirror about. Yeah, now what is left is to particularly mention the distance between both these slots. So as per the drawing, we know the distance between these 2 points. This 2 point is 74. Yeah, and we are done. Okay, so drawing of the base portion is ready. Now you'll have to exit sketch from here. Okay, and now we have the drawing ready. Now we are going to create the thickness. Okay, for that click on features, extruded bows. Okay, now you can mention the thickness you want here, so giving it as 6 mm. Done. So cut. Yeah, now what is left is the circular part. For that I'm gonna sketch on this plane. So for that, left click and click on sketch. Okay, so here I'm gonna click on circle, click on origin, drag, click here, and then we're gonna using smart dimension, we're gonna keep the dimension, it's 97.50. What about the height? So for that you have to exit sketch, go to features, click on extruded bows. So the circle got selected by default. Gonna thickness as 14 mm. And that's how it looks like after extruding. Now let's give the fillet here. So for that, let's select the edge. Select the edge, and on features we have the option somewhere here. Yeah, click on fillet. And the edge is already selected. So let's give the radius here 7. Yeah, it's ready. So now what is left is to give our part an appearance. So first of all we'll define the material. It's already defined as yes. And click here just below the solid bodies, click on it, click on edit material, and choose the material you would like to give. Like it's like steel, iron, so many options are available. I'm gonna select ABS plastic, apply, close, done. Now if you want to give or add more colors to it, click on this option which is edit appearance. There you can select the color you would like to give. Selected this shade, click OK, and we are done. If you want the shade to be given to a particular thing, like I'm gonna shade this particular portion, this filleted portion, other color, so click on that surface, You can click on edit appearance. Now you can select the shade view. Okay, click OK. Now we are done. So, and this is the final rendered image of the part we have created. So do let me know the suggestions in comment box. Other than designing, many interesting topics related to 3D is coming up, so stay tuned. I'm Deepthi Matthew. If you like the video, you guys know that, huh? Please do like, share it with your buddies and subscribe too. Don't forget to click on bell icon. So thanks for watching. Stay safe.